Hey everybody, thanks for wandering back out to the Digital Hermitage. I'm the Hermit, you can call me Hiccup, and we're building out in the plains today in the Buildthrough. Thanks for tagging along in the Buildthrough. I'm super excited to be in the plains. I'm actually pretty tired of the mountains. We lived a lot in the mountains in my second playthrough of Valheim, my normal playthroughs, and then we've spent a lot of time up there just recently building, and the drakes are ridiculous. Like, it's a lot to deal with constantly all the time. Now, there's a bunch of enemies in all over, you know, in every biome that you'll have to deal with, but whew, am I tired of the drakes. Anyway, that's enough of my rant right there. We're going to be building in the plains today. We're going to be kind of building something a little more simple. We're going to be starting with a little less material, less crazy, and as we move through the plains and the build through the plains, then we'll be expanding and building bigger. I'm going to build something really cute today. We are only building with what is available to us up to the plains. We won't be using anything that requires anything from the Mistlands and beyond, but that's kind of been the theme of the build through, so you're familiar with that if you've been watching. Anyway, I'm rambling too much. I do want to change my outfit. Oh yeah, feeling cozy, and I got my yellow cape. Yes, yellow cape, beautiful. Anyway, so I found a pretty good plains. I have looked around, and I found a couple of good spots. These are not actual builds yet, they're just like ideas, so we've got a couple of really fun ideas already. I'm gonna start right here with something really simple, as if we just moved out to the plains. Yay, I love this look. I don't know, I've spent so much time looking like this in older playthroughs that I just really love this look with my yellow cape. Anyway, let's get out here. I've got a really simple spot that I want to build in. It's right on the edge of a black forest, looking out into the plains. So it does make me feel like we just got here for the first time. And we're going to kind of call this a it's not like a starter home, but like a plains starter home. Like, I just got to the plains. You're going to have to kill some tar pits and drain some tar pits if you want to be able to build this, because I am going to go pretty heavy on the tar today. So the lingering stamina is definitely way beyond this point in the game, but please forgive me. I just want to have plenty of stamina to build and do this a little swifter, swiftly, quickly, swiftly. Anyway, so I flattened out this little spot, and I really didn't have to raise or lower the ground at all. It all kind of flattened out right nice and evenly to this, and it looks pretty good. We're going to be using a lot of the dark wood beam stuff today. I'm really excited to build with that and just kind of like make something kind of cute and cozy. So I already messed around with this a little bit before I started recording. I had no idea what I was going to build, honestly. I was like, cool, this is a nice spot. This will be cute. What are we going to build here? I don't know. So I messed around a little bit. This is what I came up with. Let me walk you through what I started with here so you can follow along if you want to. Again, my videos are not really tutorials or how-tos. I make this up as I go along. But we're going to go 3 wide. So I've got 3 of the 4-meter beams. I think originally I was going to do 2, but we actually have a lot of crafting stuff here that we can put around. We're going to need probably a whole nother warehouse for the smelter and the blast furnace now. Going to include a little farm for the windmill. I've got some cool ideas for this build. A lot of it's going to be about like a small exterior building and a farm, and then this main house. It's going to be really cute. But we also have like an artisan table and a lot more of the forge pieces that we can build now. Actually, pretty much everything. So we need a little more space in the house. So originally I was going to go 2 wide, but we're going to do 3 because this is going to be the front of the house. And on the sides, we're going to start in the back, and we're doing 1, 2, 3, and then a 2-meter beam, and then another 4-meter beam. And that's going to help us place a nice little window right there later, and that'll be nice. But yeah. So again, 3 across, and then 1, 2, 3, and the 4-meter. There we go. Yeah, 3 4-meters, a 2-meter, and a 4-meter. There we go. And then I was using this as just the flooring, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this in real quick. Just for support, I am gonna take a wood log and try. There we go. Try to snap this in the center. Yeah, there we go. Kind of like really deep underneath everything, so it's not showing up through the floor, but it is going to provide just a tiny bit of support. Actually, let's do that. Let's, yeah, we'll switch it up a little bit. There we go. I changed the time of day. That's a little better. And we have this awesome tree shading us from the really harsh light, so that's awesome. Look at the plains. It's beautiful. Alright, I kind of want to find a center right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and just get another little. Yeah, let's just do that for a pattern. I'm gonna cover up the floor later. I always do. You never see any of that again, but that's okay. All right, we do want some windows on the sides of the house. I'm gonna do logs. I thought about doing more of this, and I don't know. I think that might be too much. We'll see. I might replace them later. We'll see. We're gonna toss this down on all the corners. There we go. One right before the window. It's not quite center. I guess if we wanted to do center, we could just do 2. That's not a bad look, actually. I think that does feel a little more completely centered too. And we're gonna need 2 here for an entrance. So we're gonna need a doorway right here. All right. We go around and just put this half wall everywhere. And on top of the half wall, we'll put another dark wood beam. There we go. We just did that all the way around. We'll go around with another horizontal wood beam. And I'm going to start in the back just to keep it's easier just to follow, for me anyway, you know, do it however you need to or however you want. But for me, it's easier to follow the pattern of, why didn't that look like it placed right? There we go. Of 1, 2, 3, skip 1. And do the 4 there, and then come back to the 2 meter. And I do want to keep that pattern everywhere. It's going to help here in just a moment when I start placing some more windows. Normally, I would like to build up pretty much all the walls all the way up. That's usually how I like to build. In this one, I do kind of have planned windows already, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, and that leaves space for the window. And we'll be able to kind of like beam up from there, and it'll look really cool too. It just makes it easier to frame out the window when you build around it from the beginning. There we go. I probably want a window somewhere in the back, but I don't know. Possibly not. I might need to get rid of some of these trees. Yeah, this one in particular is coming into the house. Both of those are coming into the house pretty hard. I do want trees in the back, so I may end up replanting them. But yeah, let's go ahead and chop them down for now. Okay. Let's keep building up. Yeah, we're putting a couple of windows up in the front. And I do want to box these in really nicely with this design. Will it look better if we run it all the way to the ground? I'm not sure that I want to run it all the way to the ground. Oh, come on, there it is. Just like that. Isn't that perfect? And then I was going to seal the windows in with the... vertical. There we go. Bam. Yeah, then we'll seal them in with this. And I just think that looks absolutely fantastic. Doesn't that look awesome? Maybe I should keep them open a little more. Maybe we could build it back a little bit. Maybe sink them into the wall a little bit more. Yeah, about halfway so that you can just get a little bit more. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, that way you get just a little bit more. And I can actually shoot some arrows out of the window if I really need to. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. I love the free placement. Free placement is... has absolutely spoiled me. Look at that. Haha, yeah, that's awesome. All right, so we just need to build the rest of the house up a little bit more like this. Where's my 4-meter beams? Here we go. Keep slapping these down everywhere. There we go. I really like the look of that. Like, that's just really... I don't really have words for it. I don't know. I just like it. It's just broken up enough, and it just looks cool. And I just really, really enjoy it. I do think we might need to get a support. Oh, there it is. Yep. If we could put one of these all the way across everywhere on the bottom. Yeah, keep it snapped real low like that. And just kind of fill in that little gap. It's almost impossible to even see it. There we go. Yeah, if I could just do that and really seal it into the ground, I'll feel better. Let me run around and do this for a minute. All right, that's a nice little detail. I think that helps seal it in just a little bit more. Look at this. Look at that little raven. Get out of here. You're not a raven. What is that, crow? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, did want to... let's go up one more. It's going to make for a pretty tall first floor, but that's okay. I don't mind that so much. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go ahead and go up one more. I do want a second story. We are going to make this a 2-story house. Nice little cottage. I really like how it's turning out already. It's just cute. It's really not that complicated either. It's just a big old rectangle. Very simple rectangle with not a whole lot going on. And we're going to put a fireplace here on the back pretty soon. I always find it, again, like I usually do windows, I find it a lot easier sometimes just to go ahead and build your structure first. Then kind of cut the fireplace into it, just like I normally would the windows. But the windows are already good to go. I'm really loving the windows and the look. That just adds something, you know? We're gonna have to add some drapes in there too, maybe. Really give it some color. I don't know though. There we go. Alright. Well, that looks fantastic. I did want to start some roofing right here. Just some... we're going to have the roof come down a little bit. Let's go ahead and do this all the way across the outside of the 2 longer sides. I'm not going to do it on the back and the front. We're going to have kind of a... Yeah, we're just going to make a longer roof this way. So I kind of want the... actually... Nope. Nope. Thinking too far ahead. No, actually, I do want this to just stay right here. Hard to see in the sun. Sorry about that. Yeah, actually, I'm snapping it underneath what I just placed. Don't listen to me. I think instead we're going to do this. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need this yet. That's going to come in later. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that on the other side as well. Very good, very good. Okay, let's go ahead and put the second floor up. Let's try to copy the floor pattern too. I'm just gonna go ahead and, whoa, that snapped in kind of funny. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna copy the same floor pattern we have down here and put it up there. There we go, nice and sealed in down here. I think that should be the same pattern. Let's go ahead and hop up there. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. All right, now we need to do the same thing, continue the pattern. Let's go ahead and outline the entire upstairs. We'll skip that one. Oh, wait. No, I'm swapping. That's right. I forgot. Don't listen to me. Take that back. Okay. So, yeah, we're swapping this time. 1, 2, 3. Skip 1. And put it in the back. 1, 2, 3. Skip 1. Put it in the back. There we go. Yeah, we want the 2-meter beam to go on the opposite side of the house from what we had currently. Alright, and the upstairs, we're only going to build out 5 walls. Yes, 5 walls from the back. There we go. And then we're going to turn this inward, and we're going to seal this in pretty hard. Maybe leave a little opening doorway right there. There we go. And then start with the pattern again. There we go. And yeah, that should put the windows right in the middle. Perfect. Now, I kind of want to build these windows into the roofing because I didn't want to put a huge roof here. So we're going to do something a little interesting. I'm going to put the window down a little bit like this. We're going to go around one more time. Do I want a window up here? No, maybe not. No, that looked too low, didn't it? That was kind of my idea. And actually, not a fan. Let's just go ahead and get ourselves another full window up here so that we can continue the same kind of cool like window shutter placement that we had downstairs. I wanted to try something different. Didn't really end up liking it too much, so we're actually just going to do that, and then we'll bring in the roof. There we go. We're going to start with the 45-degree roof up here. Swap to the 26 to meet in the middle. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That looks awesome. Yeah, nice and rounded. I don't really want to make it too steep. Or do we? Do I want to make it steeper? Maybe. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get rid of these two and those, and let's do another 45 up. Let's just get a little more height out of it. I think a little bit more of an A-frame look would be cute. And then we can kind of cap it with some 26s. That might look a little better. Yeah, actually that looks better to me. Okay, let's stick with that then. There we go. Well, doesn't that look awesome? All right, we were going to make a porch out here, and we're going to use a little iron for this just to make it look really heavy duty. And the iron looks really good with the with all the tar stuff. It really does. There we go. All right, and just to mix it up, we're going to use some more ironwood beam out here. Just kind of like really mix it up and get a different look on the like railings out here. There we go. Awesome. We probably will want to continue the wood beams up right here. Oh, I don't know if I want to go that high. Well, we might have to actually. Oh, we also need a staircase in the back, but now would be a good time to put in the chimney. I kind of want the chimney right in the center of the back of the house. Is that going to look too tacky? Or you think it'll look cool when we walk in and you just have a big fireplace right there in the back? I almost want to put a corner fireplace in here just to make it a little more interesting. How would we do that? How would we do that? Yeah, if I built something like this. Oh yeah, right there. Just like that. Alright. Let's try. What do you say, everybody? Can we make it work? Let's go ahead and lower the ground out here a little more and see what we're doing. Oh yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, well, that is pretty solid. We don't necessarily have to destroy all of the walls. Just enough to make use. Of campfire. I think I can work with it. Oh, I just went and made this harder on myself. But it's going to look cool in the end if I can pull it off, because I think that looks awesome, actually. Just like as is, I think that looks pretty cool. That is pretty sweet. All right, now we just need to build it up. I am just going to use these walls to just build it up. We have to figure out where, you know, where we're going to continue the build here. Okay, this I can work with. Let's just start building it up now. Yeah, we're just going to need to build this up as much as possible and just see... Yeah, see what needs to be torn down. Let's get back upstairs. There we go. That's our chimney. Maybe up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and keep going. A lot of this in the house probably won't well, actually, it might stay. But this works out really well. I always like building my chimney like this first, or building the house and then adding the chimney on. That makes it really easy just to just kind of delete whatever you don't need from the walls of the house. There we go. While still keeping all that support. We'll have to go back in and actually, like, probably touch up anything in the inside that's not, you know, supported or anything anymore, but that's not too difficult. This, I'm thinking I can leave. Well, maybe not. We'll just build little half pieces and get them in there. Let's go ahead and tear it all out. And does that look clean? That looks clean. Alright, now we gotta go and make some patches. Just gonna use these little 1x1s. And we'll just fill in the gaps. Are the 1x1s gonna show through? They might. Little overlapping snaps for these just to continue the pattern right into the rock like we had it before. There we go. Let's go take a look on the inside. Those might be coming through just a tiny bit. Or not at all. And it seals it in perfectly. Look at that. Look at. Okay, let's go check the other side. Make sure that we've got the same appearance over there. Oh, that actually worked out perfectly. That one's sunk in just a little bit better somehow. All right, like that. Okay, I'm very happy with the corner chimney then. That looks awesome. That turned out really well. That wasn't too hard. Well, right here we need a few more. There we go. And then in here, we just, I guess we kind of have to do a little fudge. Nothing too drastic, though. Look at that. It looks awesome. All right, I want to continue the chimney up just a little bit more. Probably only one or two more. We don't want to... I don't want it to... It doesn't have to be taller than the roof, but maybe about the same size as the roof would make me feel good. Whoa! Okay, I think we're hitting our limits here of how tall we can build this, so I'm going to end it right here. Let's go ahead and put a couple of little end pieces on and get our little roof cover for it. Just a little taller than our roof, so that feels pretty good. Nice. Little crisscross. Whoa! Careful. Nice. And then just the simple little 26s. 26-degree roofs. Little crossover right there. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah! Yeah, there you go. We have our little chimney. That's awesome. Alright, let's complete the roof now. That's going to take just a moment. What were we working with? 45s first. 2 45s up. Both sides. Then we just need to build it kind of over into the chimney a little bit. I really don't want it to stick in the chimney too bad, so we'll have to go in there and actually take a look and see if that's actually showing, and I don't want it to catch any of the smoke. The other thing I wanted to do was pull this roof, just keep pulling it out. Oh yeah, definitely want to pull the roof out over this porch so that we get a covered porch out here. That's going to look awesome. Definitely going to need some support, like, immediately. Yeah. Oh yeah, we just need to continue our beams up. That would probably do it. Just like that. Alright, now let's pull that roof out. Yeah, just like that. Nice. We definitely want an overhang. And for this house, I'm going to go ahead and just do an entire overhang. So we're just going to go one more past the end of the wall there. We'll have to come back and do the same thing off of the back. I want everything to overhang. Actually, I think I can do that here now from where I'm standing, just with the new snap points. Let's go ahead and try. Hey, look at that. Yeah, actually, that does make life a lot easier. Now see, that's a tough one. I think that a 45 degree from there would really just like dive itself into our chimney, and I really don't want that to happen. So let me go make sure. I actually didn't go and check, but a tiny bit. We're gonna go. Let's put some wood in here. I don't think that that's gonna interfere. I think we're good there. Look at this little spot. How cool is this? I did plan on coming back down here and having a tiny little roof over the entrance and having it extend out just a little bit and having a little covered area just over the windows and stuff. Hopefully it'll look pretty cool. I'm thinking it will. Probably don't even need to go that far with it. Should probably just put one of these centered if I could. Yeah, that's better. And we'll build that out too and have a little entranceway. I don't really want to call it a front porch or anything, but just a tiny little entrance. Whoop. Whoa, what am I doing? There we go. Yeah, something kind of like that. Ah, it just occurred to me. We have a campfire now. Let's go get a rested bonus. We're gonna throw down a locks rug in front of it too. Oh, I can build with locks stuff. I love locks rugs. Heck, maybe even a bed here, just to just give me some rested bonus. Give me some comfort. Look at this place. It's awesome. It's gonna be so easy to build in and decorate in too. I think that's gonna be absolutely no problem. Okay, we've almost got the frame done. I'm gonna go out back and oh no, we didn't have to. That's right. I already did it. We already did it. That's right. Yeah, we may need a window in the back just to break up the back a little bit more. That is a solid wall of just nothing. Here we go. All right. Let's make a tiny little piece of scaffolding in here so that we can work off of. Whoop. There we go. That should make life a lot easier for us. All right. Now I just need to keep building these walls up. Well, that was easy. Now this is the tricky part. I really didn't want any of this to show through the roofing, and sometimes that can be really tricky. Yeah, can we do that? Let me go look outside and make sure that that hasn't really messed up the outside look at all. No, it's sticking through a little on this side, but you know, since it is like roofing anyway, that really actually ends up looking pretty good, I think. I gotta go back in and add the beams, but ooh, we're gonna have to do something about that. That looks like it's sticking through the roof a little bit if I snap it to the other beam. Let's go up top and take a look. Oh my gosh. So that's the other one. I tried to put that one in. It's so not really. It's just the barest little bit. Oh my gosh, that's so close. All right, what am I gonna do here? Still trying to figure it out. Well, that's, you know, that's where we had it. Let's go ahead and get rid of that, that, and that. Gosh, that's so close. Let's go ahead and put these back. There we go. Whoa! And let's put something here so I'm not sliding too hard. There we go. Gosh, this is gonna be tricky, huh? Gotta have these in there. There we go. Let's snap it to the underside if we can. Want the beam showing on the outside more than the inside. There we go. Alright, let's see if that hides it. There we go. That's perfect, I bet. Let's go inside and take a look. Oh, yeah. Nope, that works out. Alright, let's duplicate that over here. Same exact thing. Perfect. And if that'll work... Heck yeah, looks like it does. Oh my gosh. Well, that made life easy. Alright, let's... make a little light in here. What do you say? Definitely need a little bit. Ah, let's make it a bigger window. Why not? That looks pretty good anyway. I'm not mad at it. Heck yeah, that looks awesome. Can we duplicate that? Let's just duplicate that over here. Okay, we are all sealed in. I'm very tempted to break a little bit of the chimney here so that we can have a tiny little spot of the chimney all to ourselves up here. So I think that's pretty cool. There we go. Just our own tiny little hearth for warmth, right? There we go, our own tiny little hearth up here. Just to let in a little heat. That's kind of cool. Alright, I'll put the rest of these in during the decoration phase. Really easy though. I've just been kind of putting it in halfway, right where it snaps. There we go. Pop. And then twisting it and putting one in on the opposite. And I just really like that. That's really cute. That's really nice. This is pretty sweet. Really enjoying this. I want to seal this up. If we're gonna be, yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Just really seal it in. Oop. There we go. Especially if it's gonna be an entrance part. Yeah, down there. Look at this view. Oh, fantastic. I really wanted this to be nice up here. All right, we need a little bit of an entranceway here. Let's do some stone. Let's make it kind of nice. Let's go a little. Let's get a little fancy. There it is. All right, now that I have it, can we auto snap? Or there we go. There we go. That one's snapping really well. Really well. There we go. I don't want those beams to really interrupt the view from the windows too bad. Oh, they don't. No. I mean, if you're gonna look out the left, why not come out and look out this window, you know, or just go out the door, but no, that's fine. Yeah, as long as we can look past it and still have a good view. That's awesome. All right, we need a little bit more around here. Ooh. No. Yeah, no, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that worked out. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, one, and then two little ones. Yeah, and then we can bring the stairs right down through there. Where are the stone stairs at? Oh my gosh, why am I done? There they are, stone stairs. Okay. Yeah. Very simple, too. It's a very, very simple idea and plan. Like, it's really easy to make. That's really awesome. I really like how this turned out just now. I do kind of want to trim it a little bit, and I may do a little bit more of this in the decoration phase, but I'm wondering, like, how... Oh, that might look pretty cool, actually. To just continue this all the way around it. Ooh, I could do something cool there. That would be interesting. Yeah, I have ideas. That might be something I mess around with more in the decoration phase. I actually think we're looking pretty good with the frame here. I did plan on doing a little bit of this so we can have our patterns and just have the seal, just not sealed up, but just give a little more weight and finished detail to the roofing. Hard to see that. Silly sun blinding us. There we go, just like that. I don't think I'm going to do that on the outsides. Yeah, we're going to leave those the way they are. Although we may put... Yeah, we're going to go around and do that everywhere. Especially upstairs. I'll have to either fly or do something about that in a minute. That's going to be a little tricky. Yeah, just adding in a little detail work around the outsides. Campfire's still cooking. Good, good, good. Alright, I did want to keep this little farm. I don't know if I can call it a farm exactly, but I was going to fence in these berries right here. Some of them are a little too far away. Like, let's get rid of these up here. Those are a little too far away. I'm not going to include those. And a couple of these are too close to the staircase. We're going to get rid of that one. Probably these two right here. There we go. That's still quite a few berries, and I do plan on, like, including them in this little build. Yeah, we'll fence that in and claim that as our own. That'll be really nice. Alright, this is looking absolutely awesome. I'm going to make a way to get down off the porch over here. So I am going to make a small little outbuilding. Nothing too fancy. Ah, there we go. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Did want to just, like, I'm going to carve this back and make a little... Oh, there's a rock here. Didn't even notice that, really. I did want to make a little outbuilding. Yeah, maybe we can angle it back this way a little bit more. And it really wasn't going to be anything too huge or special. Really, all I wanted it to be was someplace for us to just smelt. I do want this to be a fully functional little single-player home. So we need an area for the kiln and everything. And out here seems like a good spot for it. I may want to get rid of this rock. I didn't realize this was a rock here. That is a bit of a pain. Yeah, it's going to take a minute. I'm going to get rid of it. I might keep this one. We may actually use this in the build. It might actually look kind of cool if we put some of the... I might actually build the house right up to it, the little warehouse. I don't know. But yeah, let me try and chop away this one just a little bit and give ourselves a little bit more space here. Alright, we cleaned out that stone a little bit. Let's go ahead and see if we can put in some... I'm going to go ahead and just place one of these nearby, just to get the size. Another one of these too. We're going to need to fit this, this, and this all around here somewhere. Is my plan. Let's see if we can make it happen. No, that's actually not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed raising up that kind of stuff anyway. Let me see if I can do that. Let's make a little bit more of a flat spot right here. Just enough to place all these on. Perfect. And I'll probably have to come back, and I will want a wall behind them. Yeah, we'll just put something very simple, a very simple just stone wall behind all of them. I'm not going to keep this. I'll probably come back and actually place a much nicer one, but you know what I mean. Just something to kind of keep enemies away. Ooh, yeah, that's going to look awesome, actually. Always enjoy doing this sort of thing. Let's try to get a wall started, and I do want the wall to be built a little into the hillside. Maybe right on the outside of it. Yes, just like that. That's perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of these. And you know, we're just going to run that right into the chimney and wrap it again. And just use that as a slight... okay, maybe not. Let's just run it to the chimney. We'll angle it just a little. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, it like almost perfectly blends right into it. That's it's more than I could have hoped for it. That's actually really awesome. Alright, let's build all this back just a little bit more. That's looking pretty great. And now that we have the wall there, we don't have to worry about, we can pull the dirt forward a little bit more and not have to worry about it showing through the bottom. Perfect. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And then we just need those, we can put him over, I'll put the big guy over in the corner. Let's give him his own little spot over here. There he is. We'll just do one of each. We'll make it real simple. We're not trying to do anything crazy fancy right now. Let's put a ladder down, that might help. Huh, odd that it's losing structural support is such an odd... Oh, maybe it's overlapping with the dirt too much. Do I need to pull the dirt down a little? I could. There we go. Ah, there we go. That seems much better. Okay, yep. Little dirt issue there, but we solved it. Then this big monstrosity. Nice, perfect. Look at all three of those. I love it. Yeah. And then something super simple. Let's keep using the tar since we're here. Yeah, something super simple in front of each one, just like this. Snap that, snap that, snap that in. Let everything run down into nice little pits that we'll create down here. Do I want to go that all out with the tar? I don't know if I want to go that all out with it. Maybe though. Oh, here we go. This is actually snapping on to the bottom corners of the roof here, which is actually perfect. If we do this, and then take some of these smaller ones and just 1, 2, give them a little 2 angle. 1, 2. Create nice little catch tables. There we go. We'll just add in these just to kind of really seal it up. Little 1 meter beams on everything, because everything else has that kind of chunky, you know, we've been added on to feel, so I just want to add that everywhere, just to give it the same weight, if not the same look. I do kind of want to seal this up too. There we go. If you didn't see what I was doing, I turned a 1 meter pole, let me zoom in, turned a 1 meter pole into a diamond and just kind of squeezed it in here. Oh, it was standing up a little better in the last one. Can I add in something way in the back there? Oh, there we go. Let's do that. There we go. That makes it stand up the way... Okay. Perfect. So we just raised it a little bit. That must have already been done possibly over here somehow. Or maybe the dirt's a little higher over there. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're going to have the same issue here. So another 1x1 floor. Sink it in real deep. Kind of try to find what you think is the center. And snap it, switch back to the wood beam, and oh, that's a little too much. Uh-oh. Okay, well. There we go. Let's place another one behind it. Perfect. Just like that. That's awesome. Look at these little catch basins. Okay, cool. And then we'll probably come back and this will be more decoration, but we'll paint this and make it look really nice. This is awesome. All right, and then I did want a little warehouse, just for mostly for storage, you know, for mostly storage out here, but also just storage in general. So let's go ahead and make us a tiny, tiny little storage house here. And I am talking pretty small. Let's go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 probably by like 5 or 6. Take it back. I'd rather it be longer. I don't want it to be as wide. I kind of want it to be this like narrow little storage house. And we're going to try and keep up the same exact pattern we had at the house. So we're just going to do this all the way around again. And then another row of wood beams. I do want to put in a window on one side. It definitely deserves, I think, a window on this side, just looking out. That looks awesome. And I'm gonna show the fencing of the farm, just how we're gonna outline it and everything, but I'm probably going to build it I'll probably plant everything and everything with the decoration phase. Didn't plan on making a decoration phase for this video. I always just goof off in the decorations anyway. It's it's just a bunch of cluttering. Just throw as much down as you possibly can. It always turns out awesome. Alright, let's put a little window right here. Yeah, just a little one. Gosh, I really didn't even want to go that tall with it. But I guess we can. It's no big deal. We did not do this on the main house, but I'm going to do it on this one. This little overhang. It's actually really cool, but the dark wood kind of overhangs itself a little bit, which looks really nice and gives it that kind of feel. So I really didn't do that there. We have been doing this a lot on a lot of our builds, just overhanging by at least one by one flooring, and it always ends up looking awesome. I think it adds a lot of just a little bit of depth to the roofing and the house itself. And this house is going to be so small, I kind of want it on this one. We're not going to do it on the other one, but it's going to work out awesome here, I think. All right, I just got to duplicate that while also adding in these. No problem. All right, yeah, let me do this side, and I'll bring you back in a minute, because that's really all it is. We're just going to duplicate that everywhere. Just wall, dark wood, and we're doing that several times. And then I'm going to add on that extra layer on the other side to my left here. So let me do that real quick. I'll bring you back in just a minute when I got it all snapped together. There we go. Actually snap onto... Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we got it. Now they should line up. Yeah, there we go. Right? Yeah. Yeah, now it's like perfect. There we go. Nice easy shed. Nothing fancy. We'll even run some dark wood across the top. I'm probably going to do this on the main house too. Whoop. Snap it in there. There we go. Probably going to do this on the main house too. Probably during the decoration phase more so. We'll get around to that. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at this perfect little shed. There we go. I'm going to leave that little opening in the top because why not? We don't need the cross. We don't need that cross beam there, I don't think, though. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that opening in the top. That's fine. Look at that. Cute. Just a cute little spot. Go ahead and add on just the tiniest little walk-in. There we go. Now we're talking. That's awesome. Super simple. Again, I'll probably extend that wall. We'll probably get a little wall just to curve all the way around to the front here on the one side. This is looking awesome. All right, and then we did want a little farm out here. And the farm is going to be simple. I'm really not even going to mess with the shape of the ground too much. Well, we do want to do that a little bit, so let me go ahead and do that. Let's make a small outline of the farm itself. And we're just gonna pull it up as much as we can. Like right there, it doesn't want to pull up anymore, so I'm not gonna mess with it too much past that. We're just gonna pull everything up to a decent size. There we go, and then let's loop back around this way and see what we can pull back down. That seems like a pretty good sized farm. I don't want to go huge. I definitely want like a decent starter farm, but like I said, this is supposed to be our starter plains kind of area or build idea. So I imagine we get here and we have some resources saved up, but also some really fancy first starter outpost. And it doesn't make any sense with what I'm saying either. You wouldn't show up and have that much tar. You'd have to harvest so much tar. But it's such a cute little plains cottage, you know? And it's small. It's cute. I love it. I love it to death. Heck yeah. I have this really cool idea now for, like, this trail to come walking past the plants here. Another little farm. I think I'm going to put, like I said, a little raised secondary farm up here. We'll grow something a little smaller up here, but I'm seriously thinking what we really need to finish this up now is, yeah, oh man, we need like a really grand entrance, like bridge almost kind of entrance kind of leading up. So a big old staircase right here, but I may work on that off camera. I think I'm just, yeah, there's my trail. We'll clean it up a little bit later, but that's going to be my trail for right now. That's awesome! This is actually really cool, and this turned out really well. Goes right by our farm, so we can wall that off really hard. Got a nice trail that comes down. Kind of, yeah, well, no, let's not. I don't want to, we'll do that during the flybys, but yeah, oh my gosh, that's looking awesome. We dressed that up a little bit more, and this is going to be one of the cuter houses I've ever made, I think. Really nice. I won't lie, I think I was pretty inspired by my own silly little item shop. This just turned out to be such a cool little concept. Awesome. Oh, we still need a staircase, but I guess the staircase is really just going to go down here somewhere. I mean, it's really not going to be... This is probably the spot for it, honestly. I want to use the stairs. Yeah, we're going to use these, well, the ladder. The stairs just take too much time to climb up. Yeah, that saves me so much space. There. Now no windows are interrupted anywhere. We still have plenty of shelving back there. Right here is perfect to come up and just have the whole rest of the bedroom right here and available to you. Because, yeah, this was supposed to be the bedroom for sure. So, little decorations now. Gotta just kind of put in little stuff like this and make it cute and cozy. Really excited to get around to decorating this thing because I'm actually really happy with how it's turned out. It is so nice in here, actually. Look at this. I mean, look at this. This is so cozy. Nice little farming areas, nice little storage house. Yeah, just some little walls around the outside and just a bunch of lights and decorations and tables. And this place is going to be amazing, actually. I really like the way this turned out. What am I doing? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. This is a pretty epic build, actually. Yeah, there we go. And then our cool walkway. Man, yeah, this is awesome. I'm really liking this one. All right, so that's pretty much the shell. I hope you've enjoyed watching me throw it together. Let me go ahead and toss the decorations together, add on a few details, a little bit of walls around the outside, and I'll bring you back for the flybys in just a moment. Well, I always say that, but, you know, again, here they come. I hope you enjoy them. Enjoy the flybys. Here they come right at you. Whoosh. Alright, I hope everybody enjoyed those flybys. This turned out pretty good. It's a nice little compact little house for the planes. Probably an awesome little, you know, just a tiny little compact single player house for the planes. Let's go ahead and do our nighttime walkthrough. I really had fun just putting these out here. I really couldn't decide whether I wanted them like in the house, as part of the house, really close to the house. I actually really like them being the entrance here. Like that just looks really good. I think that's kind of cool. A couple of little wagons out here, or not wagons, like carts out here just for extra storage and moving stuff around. Really nice views. I really like this entrance too. This entrance came out really well, just kind of dipping down in front of our little base here and then stepping back up into it. That looks really good. I really missed building a little farm onto the side of the house here or there. Really didn't get to do a lot of that on the mountain, so that feels really good. Just feels good to be able to build out here again. Really had fun with this. Didn't know what I really wanted to do with it. I'm still not really quite sure why the dirt always looks so wet no matter what we do. But it was really fun just to kind of like slap this on the side. Nice little views off in the distance. That's pretty cool. Little outdoor hot tub surrounded by our cloudberries. That's really fun. And again, I really like the garden. The garden came out really well. The house itself is pretty awesome. We'll go in there last. Let's go in there last. We have plenty to see on the outside. Tiny little side garden. Nothing really special or fancy out here. I do like how we did kind of block our views with these windows here, with these walls behind me. And that's okay. There really isn't much of a view out there. A lot of it's blocked by forest anyway, so putting all these plants out here really made it look cool. I probably should have done more like seed carrots and stuff to get more of the puffy, little like flowery looking stuff, or like turnips. Yeah, some like we should have mixed it up a little bit over there, but that's okay. Over here, really had fun putting down the picnic table again and using the different roofing. This just seemed like a really good spot for it. Everybody hanging out and just waiting for all their metal to smelt. Let me go ahead and actually like turn these on and get these working. There we go. Now everything's burning and churning. Yeah, this just made like a really nice little courtyard. This was pretty tricky, and this is one of my favorite parts. Just leaving a tiny bit of grass all along the outside and right up next to the edge of the house. Just a little bit of that for some reason really made it come together. But I really like this little courtyard full of all of our schmelters here. This is pretty cool. I forgot how well this one just stacks up on its own little lip. I think eventually they will start falling down if they stack up a little too high, though. Around back, we've got this cool little stone wall I put in, and I really deeply sunk in a bunch of these pillars, these little stake walls, just to defend us a little bit. Cute little storage area right here, just for sitting and resting and watching and waiting and storing, and a nice little sitting area also for waiting. I kind of left this little pit here with the little bush. I don't know why. I could have very easily filled it in with stone or more dirt, but I didn't. I kind of like it. It's the odd things that really make a house stand out, you know? There we go. Now they're... Yeah, they do. They push each other off eventually once they get so much, so stacked. Really like this little side storage cabin. This is really cool. Really had fun just putting some extra storage next to it. The boxes on the inside. So if you want to use these, you just have to make a wagon or a cart. Sorry, I keep calling it a wagon today. I don't know what's wrong with me. But if you want to use... These are just the cargo boxes that were in the back of the cart. And I just put 3 carts in here. I pretty much just filled them up with resin, but you can do it with whatever you want. And it doesn't have to be full stacks. I did a bunch of full stacks just because I'm spawning in stuff, make life easier and faster for me. But if you split these up into like 1s and 2s and just fill in the cart, I think it's really just about how many slots are full. So you can fill those up and then break them. And then they do stick around. They don't have much durability, so make sure to defend them. But I really like the look that they gave this little cottage, or little shed, I guess. Really like the window looking out at the garden. Nice little place to bake some goods. Motors trophy, lots of storage, and just a nice place to sit. I don't know, I just really like this. I was like, oh, wow, why is that so cute and cool and simple? All right, let's go in the house. I really do like this house. This one came out really well. It's just super cozy and compact, like perfect for 1 or 2 players, you know? I would definitely build something like this for me and Ember to play in. This would be fun. This kind of base right here, this is so cool. I always just like to encourage placing old tools. You know, don't put your weapons in a box or a storage bin. Make some item stands. Toss them down on a counter. Hang them up on a wall. You know, old weapons, duplicate weapons, whatever you think you might need. It always looks so much fun. That's why if you ever look down, I usually have older weapons sitting on You know, like that's a black metal knife, so we were getting kind of fancy there. But usually I'll put down something from the previous biomes all over the counters, and that usually makes it feel pretty nice, pretty cozy, and pretty believable. You know, we're really showing off our silver weapons over here. I really like this table. Silver shield, crystal battle axe, silver sword, little gold treasure. I just really like this little table of like, here's our treasure trove from the last area. Fancy little kitchen. Kind of took inspiration from my item shop. Just a bunch of stuff up and down. Lots of turnips, carrots, and onions. Some, like colorful berries and potions up there. And then we have our nice little fermenter over here. And I really like the little fermenter corner for some reason. It just turned out really well. With the little surtling trophies and the... it just turned out really well. This is a really cozy downstairs. I really like this one. Upstairs into the bedroom. Bedroom super cozy. Got a nice little working sitting area over here with some knives. Lots of trophies on the walls. Some fuelings. Nice cozy bed. I really like Frostner over the chimney for some reason. Just kind of, you know, sinking down. Oh, I put this trophy here and I was like, oh no, it sinks too far into the ground. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to leave it there. I don't even know. When I was doing flybys, I didn't even notice it. But look, it just barely hangs down. And for some reason, the ring and the cloth and the metal all like falling down and being close to this and being close to all these. I don't know. I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave it. It looks a little odd, but it doesn't look bad. It's just a little unique character, you know, detail. I like that. I left it. So we left that one. Lots of our backup armors, replacement armors here. Nice, nice, nice. Nice and cozy over here. The sledge always sinks so deep into the table. I always find that so funny. It's so heavy, the table cannot support it. A couple boss trophies just for fun. Older boss trophies. And then out here we've got our nice little... I was going to have this churning, but this is kind of loud, so I'm not going to do that one. But yeah, having this out here just really looks cool. I really like just the bright blue of it. And also, when this is turning and these are close by, it almost looks like they're making each other work, and it looks really cool. Our smithery out here, and I don't know why, but that felt really good. I think originally I had some of the more holiday Yuletide stuff, but then I put those abomination trophies up there, and for some reason that really brought the porch together. Just gave it a little more character. I think this house is pretty dark with all this dark wood and all of the wood, so maybe a little dark wood and stone next time. I'm not sure, but pretty cozy little place. Pretty cozy little place. Well, hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hope you enjoyed the build. If you did, do me a favor, smash that like button and be sure to subscribe if you want to continue the adventures in the build through. I have a bunch of other spots on the map actually marked, and I have some really cool ideas. Some of them are not completely original. I would like to build a little cabin on top of one of these stone pillars with a nice, you know, spiral staircase leading up. It's been done before, but I've always wanted to, well, I have done it once or twice before in the past, but I don't think I've done it for this series or the previous series. I did a build through once a long time ago, but anyway, yeah, I'm really excited to get around to some more builds out here. The plains is so much fun. I'm just excited to be off of the mountains. I've spent way too much time on the mountains dealing with drakes. I hear drakes in my off time everywhere I go now. Anywhere I go, I hear drakes, and it's just not my favorite sound. I'm tired of the drake roar. Ah! But yeah, be sure to let me know what you thought of this little build in the comments below. Super simple. I don't even know. I thought about calling it a longhouse, but I don't think it's long enough, and it's not quite a longhouse. It's more like a cabin. It's definitely more like a cabin. But all right, before I get too rambly, I'll let it go right here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Have a great rest of your day. And here's hoping I see all of you in the next episode. Until then, enjoy living in your own creative houses. Make sure to make it cozy. Always want to come back to your base because it looks cool and is cozy and is just what you want. Take the time. Do it. But all right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, as always.